my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my balls, my somebody stop me, somebody come and get me. Little did I know that the Lord was riding with me. The dark, the light, my heart, the fight, the wrong, the right is gone.
Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube family? This is Samuel Lake representing Team JVS. I just got done looking at episodes 5 and 6 of I'm Not Okay With This. And I definitely am not okay right now because I can't talk about this. I can't bring this up because this is technically a non-spoiler-esque thing. But this is insane. The 6th episode, like, the revelation in the 6th episode really just changed the whole game. But I'm gonna keep it where I'm supposed to be at. Episode 5 was really good because it reminded me of like the old school 90s, like, you know, Breakfast Club, whatever you want to call it, like hits. Because the opening of it, like Sydney was like dealing with the ramifications of everything that's going on. Stanley trying to help her out. And then it was just like a fallout everywhere because Bradley was, you know, doing something when it came to Dina. And like all of a sudden, like they all had to go to prison, not prison. They had to go to detention, and from there the shenanigans go. And I think the shenanigans were hilarious. Like this is very much a good dark comedy, but at the same exact time, the supernatural elements are insane because at the midway when Sydney was in the library, like oh my gosh, that jank was filmed creepily. It was well done, executed creepily, and then the revelation at the end of the episode was just, oh my gosh, it was just way, way, way too much going on. And just really kind of like Dina really getting an understanding of kind of like stuff that's going on with Brad. Like, I'm glad she's getting it, but I don't like, by the end of the 6th episode, by the end of the episode, like, I was kind of like, okay, they're all in a good place. Like, it was really nice to see Stanley and Dina and Sydney working together, but, like, it definitely didn't last. And then by the next episode, pretty much episode 6, everybody just hated Sydney. And it was kind of like, Sid was kind of like, she put everybody in a compromising situation to the point that they all just made terrible decisions. And it's not going to get any better because at the end of the episode, Sydney, well, middle of the episode, she talks to a counselor and the counselor was like, you need closure about this, which I can't talk about, I can't bring up. And I was kind of like, I was thinking it, I was like, whoa. When it goes down to a basement situation and that conversation down there, and everything, the revelation of all that, that was gold. Like that, the whole scene in the basement was probably some of the creepiest lines of dialogue that I've seen pretty much all year. Because now, my perception about everything that's going on is completely changed. Like, I thought I knew what was happening. Now, I'm like, I didn't know, like, I'm legit inside, I was like, I'm kind of freaking out. Like, this isn't good. Like, if they're going the way that I think they're going, and this is, what's the name of that one movie that I looked at a long time ago? It was on Netflix. I'm Too Something. I forget the name of it. I can't remember the name of it, but it just ended so dark. I'm slightly worried that this is gonna be just as dark. I'm really worried that, like, everything we've seen from the beginning of this episode, like Sydney walking down the street in the way she is, very, very much reminiscent, excuse me, of Harry. I think it's the dialogue that was left in the foundation. Now, whether or not they use it or they do something with it, or this goes further than another season, I don't know. But the revelation of what the dialogue was in episode 6 really just changed the scope of what was supernatural and what isn't. And I'm slightly concerned. I'm slightly worried. Like, I literally, like, if you really know how, like, Goosebumps kind of, like, when you get the realization of what's really happening, you're like, oh, that's bad. Like, this is really bad. Either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. I'm about to look at the last episodes, and I will do a full season review, probably with my wife or something like that a little bit later. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Definitely go. You gotta see this. This is insane.